Hi, this is Diana King. I have a terrible glare on my glasses, but I'll take them off. Um, I have been getting the message for a while now to start doing videos, and um, I had my first yoga class in 20 years or something like that, thereabouts. And we worked on our dharma. What was the work that we were meant to be doing in the world, and that was our focus during this class and session. So I think this is as good a time as any to begin my video messages, whatever they are. I don't know really what all they will entail. I do know that part of it is the fact that I was diagnosed with DCIS, which is a ductal carcinoma in situ. And the issue with that is that basically women were told it's breast cancer. Go get surgery and get radiation. And my my thought was, no, not the very first thing I'm gonna do. You know, I did some research and discovered that the truth is, ductal carcinoma in situ is not really considered cancer. It's precancerous. It's not cancer. It's precancerous. There's no tumor. Um, the microcalcifications, which women get microcalcifications in their breasts all the time, and they generally go away. I've had them before and they've disappeared, so not a big deal. But this time, of course, there were a lot more, and that was definitely um, an issue. It was they did a biopsy and they discovered that the microcalcifications were cancerous. But again, nothing has developed into a tumor. The in situ or setu, as some people call it, means that it is confined within the milk ducts. And so I started introducing more vegetables and live foods into my diet. I started going up to the Reardon Clinic in Kansas and getting high dose vitamin C infusions, and part of the time also some B vitamins as well, which I think that all of that has really helped me with my energy levels, because I really was low energy, and just getting the nutritional support has been very big and very helpful. Um, Unfortunately, the insurance isn't paying for the high dose vitamin C infusions, and so I am cutting back. It didn't really make the microcalcifications go away, which I thought it had at first, and I was all excited. Yay, it's gone! But it wasn't gone. I went and had my doctor who did the mammograms go over them with me, and on her big screens, two big screens, you could really see quite clearly what was there before and after the biopsies, or and so on. And the truth is, it's all still there. But I've been using very pure essential oils, and I think that's been helping. Trying to cut back on meat and dairy, not completely successfully. In fact, I think at first I sort of repelled against doing what I knew was a good idea, the best thing to do. And I started paying a little more attention, but I've also been praying a lot. I've been praying a lot. And I have gone back and forth a little bit with how I've been feeling about it. Sometimes I feel the sensitivity in my breast or something, and I think, oh, it's still there. But the sensitivity, when you have cancer, it doesn't necessarily make your breast sensitive and tender. So that's not really an indication. But I do feel good about it. Overall, I'd have to say right now I've been feeling pretty positive and pretty good about it overall. Um, I'm just gonna. I've been drinking green drinks nearly every day. Yeah, last night I had a fruit drink, and I just made myself some tea, which I haven't gotten to yet. But I know that excellent nutrition is a key. I watched the video series, The Truth About Cancer, and I downloaded all of them. I think I don't have the first one, which is unfortunate. That's a really important one, I think, as well. Gives you a lot of foundation. But almost everybody who has beat cancer without surgery and radiation or using the traditional methods has used natural methods. They have used nutrition primarily. Many of them have become vegan. Some of them have become raw vegan. There is a book out now called The China Study, and I listened to the books on tape of the whole book. I believe the book itself probably has charts and stuff that you can't put on a CD that you're listening to, and I probably still should go back and really read the book. But fascinating study, and it has a lot to do with our diet and how it is and how it should be. And the doctor who did the study grew up on a dairy farm, and now he's vegan. So, and his whole family is, and so there's a lot to be said for that. I think that I am also supposed to talk about my personal life and the issues that I've been going through with my relationship and so on. I'm a little bit hesitant to get into too much detail with that, and I'm not really sure where I want to go with that. I don't really know where the boundaries are with that and talking about that. So there's a question I still have about what I want this video series to be about. But I do think that at least a big part of it right now is this journey that I'm on in trying to heal myself with natural methods, which primarily are basic, very, very simple and basic. Trying to be positive and praying and trying to eat better. I'm still eating meat. I'm still eating dairy. I'm still eating junk food. I love my chips. Oh, I love my chips. But I am trying to introduce more of the organic greens. I have a NutriBullet, and I do little NutriBullet drinks, and I put in the good seeds and flax seeds and all that stuff, to make it have extra special juju, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, oh my God. There's a lot going on in my life at the moment. Besides all of that, I mean, the fact that the insurance companies isn't paying for the, all natural treatments means that I'm now in credit card debt for the first time in my life, and so that's not fun. For the first time in my life, I didn't turn in my taxes for 2014, and I still haven't for 2015. So that's makes me sad. I've never not done that. I mean, I've never done that, not turned them in, I still have time. I'm going to work on it, and I'll pay it off as I can. I need to increase my income, and so I don't know, maybe this will help. I don't know how this all works. I know that there are people who are making good money doing videos. I have no expectations. It would be lovely if this provided something for me that would be fantastic. But that's not why I'm doing it. The only reason I'm doing it is because I have been getting the message to do this for months. I mean, not a ton of months, but for a while. The months have been going by fast, so it could have been longer than I think. Um, I've been getting the little push and the little hint to do these videos. And so here I am. I'm doing my videos. I started it off on my phone while I was driving, but I think I'm going to discard those because they're really not. I did get into some stuff on my videos. They were preliminary, let's call it that. They probably won't be going online because, they're not very well done. I don't know how these people shoot their videos in their car. They have some sort of system where they can hook up the cameras that give you a good shot, and I don't know. Anyway, maybe eventually I'll get into something. But when I'm driving up to Kansas, it's a 2-hour drive, so it's a perfect time to do a video, which is why I've done a couple. Anyway, I'm going to try to get off now and get this started. And I guess I'm going to get a YouTube channel or something. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call it, because my name is Diana King. And there is a singer named Diana King. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. Hopefully people will find this if it's helpful to them. Something that I really love working with are affirmations, positive thinking, and prayer work, and it's something I've done since I was 11, and I could see this moving in that direction at some point eventually. I don't really want it to just be a bitch blog, which it could easily come. It could easily be that. I have a lot of things I have strong opinions about, and I don't want it to just be a negative downer about all the things that are wrong, because I don't think that really improves the situation. I know that there are still people out there who don't really know what's going on, and they should know. And, so I think awareness is important, but at the same time, I know that your thoughts and your words and your action are creative. And so we want to create what we want to have and what we want to, how we want to live, We need to create what we wish to see, what we wish to live, how we wish to be. And therefore, our thoughts have to go in that direction. Our words have to describe our ideal, and our actions have to be in the steps towards that ideal. And that is the key, really. So I'm hoping that this will become more of that in the future. I'm sure there'll be some bitchfest stuff coming up. And I'm sure that some of it'll be, prayers and so on. And I just hope that I can get to this on some sort of regular basis. And I hope that this is helpful for people. I am open to discussion. I really don't need to hear negative comments. Obviously, I don't think anybody needs to hear that, because we're all just doing the best we can. I know I'm old, I know I'm fat, so you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me that. I already know. It's okay. C'est la vie, baby. It is what it is. I'm 63. What do you want? Anyway, sweeties, I love you. Mwah. And, hasta basta pasta, baby. See you soon.